God, Book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 8.
God.
I know thy works.
That's right.
Behold, I have set before thee an open door,
See that?
and no man can shut it.
See that now? What? He said, I know thy works. He ain't say this man knows your work, that man. No, he knows. Because ain't no man around you 24 hours a day. You know, you could cut the camera on, do your video, boom, 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 and go back to sinning. You know? But you do have men that they do videos constantly, so they always on it. It's all different members of the body of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaRakah
God.
You know, you got men that just go out every day and do labor like that and do a video, you know? But at the end of the day, it's about the message, you know? About spreading the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. And that's why he said he knows your words. Of course, yeah, we go out publicly and speak and all that, but it's not to give us the glory, it's to give him the glory at the end of the day. You know? We can't glory in ourselves just because we know the truth. Because at the end of the day, the Lord can snatch you right out of it. You don't need us. But no, read that some more.
For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word.
That's right.
And has not denied my name.
That's right. See that? Thou hast a little strength. Matter of fact, you read that from the top one more time, bro. That was beautiful.
God. The book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 8. I know thy works.
God.
Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it.
That's right. So if you're a part of the elect, that's the door open, man. That's the door open on the chariot for you. Who gonna shut that? You know? Just like, yo, when the Lord sealed the door on the ark,
God.
who could open that? Not even Noah could open it. And that was and yo, he set before him that open door, because what he do? He told him to build the ark. Yo, I want you to build this ark. I know it's coming. Yo, warn these people. Tell them what's going to happen to them if they don't hearken to your words, talking to my words. You think Noah ain't want to open that door? When he heard the screams of the people and all that, he had family there, he had all that, man. But see, that's why the Lord, he knows him, man. He knew his works. That's why he sealed them up on him. And after the flood and everything happened, yo, Noah got torn, man. He was in his tunnel, man. He was torn in his hut. Because you got to think, like, you know, when as a man seeing that in the flesh, that type of destruction on a level like that, you're gonna want to get nice, man. You know, even thinking about the destruction now that's coming, you be like, dang, like, Lord, you just, hey, all you can do is ask for mercy, man.
God.
That's all we can do. You know? That was doing that, right? It should be a little more, I think.
For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and has not denied my name.
Right. It's not, yo, see that? For you, Nate, and you people that say that the name's not important, he said he kept the faith, man, has not denied thy name. You know? And that's the important thing, man. The name, being faithful. All right? Because if you're not faithful, you liable to jump off and go in all these different directions. But you'll go with the wind. But you don't even know which way the wind blows. So if you could get caught up in all these different doctrines, you're blowing like the wind, man. You know? Matter of fact, you can grab Revelation 2 and start at, I guess, verse 8.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 8. And unto the angel of the church of Smyrna write, these things saith the first and the last, which was dead and is alive.
See that? Says the first and the last, and that's who that's talking about. That's Yahweh side. He the first and the last, man. He was the first spirit created, man. He gonna be the one to destroy this place. You know? the Alpha and Omega, right? And going to Yahweh, because Yahweh, he's the ultimate, man. Because he knows the beginning and the end. Not even Yahweh Shah knows the time he's coming back. Yahweh knows all those things. You know? And that's what we're waiting for. The way we're feeling, and that's what we got to think about sometimes. When we really get depressed and into those states and looking at everything that's going on, one, you got to think about the prophecies that's being fulfilled around you. You got to look at that.
That's right.
And that's why I tell you, it says, blessed is he that readeth. So now when you read it and you know that the Lord's words are faithful and true, you're like, oh snap. You know what? Damn, Lord, you're right. And now things gives you that little comfort. That's why it's called, the scripture is called the comfort. Because the Lord know how we was going to get, man. He created us. He knows the spirit that rests inside of us. Like, yo, this dude going to snap. I'm going to bring somebody to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? To calm him down. I'm going to make him read this. I'm going to have this happen. You know? And that's those comforting words of the Lord letting you know, damn, yo, I said what I'm going to do. Like you said, what his words will not return to his mouth void, man. Now you start to see the prophecies being fulfilled. You're like, oh shit, this is a time never seen on the planet Earth, man. You know, coming into Jacob's trouble and everything. So these are the things that that gives you that, all right, okay, Lord. Just like Yahweh, he's seeing it. You know, you think he don't want to come back and destroy this place right now?
Right now.
That's why you said it talks about the fanners in the scriptures. When the angels going to come, they going to fan this place. Because they going, that's how bad they want to get rid of this place, man. To bring back that righteousness on the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
Because right now, there's no righteousness. Well, you have a little bit, but even the righteousness that we do is just filthy rags, man. You know, we want complete 100% righteousness, man. You know,
I know that works in tribulation and poverty.
Right. No, our works and tribulations and poverty. Those are some things you gotta think of, man. You know? Those are what you have to consider in this truth, man. But ain't none of us poor for real. It might seem like that. You know? Our spirits have been broken. We're poor in spirit, man. We're poor in our heritage, man. We're hurting, man. But what the Lord said.
I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
That's right.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
That's right, talking about, and yo, that's what we had walk past here earlier, man. That damn gutter rat. You know? The damn rat walked past. And they talking about the dead of real Jews. There's some more, bro.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
See that fear, and that's where we at with it right here, man. We're supposed to fear none of these things that we're going to suffer. But of course, yo, as Yahweh Shah said it best, he said the spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak, man. You know? And when you sit back and you think about these things that they have, you like, oh my God, what am I up against? That's just the flesh speaking. Because that's the first thing your flesh going to be like, yo, how the fuck can I rumble a tank? I can't do that. How am I going to get this helicopter, these planes, these missiles, all that? That's what you up against. But the scriptures tell you what? You're supposed to fear none of those things. Why? Because he has you. He created all of that. That's why he's able to lift up his standard. He controls all the elements, man. All these elements he controls. So if he can control them, you gotta listen to his words, man.
The devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Yo, what they got now, man? Them damn concentration camps, right? Yo, I believe over there in Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken. It's either Hawaii or Peru. One of them, not Peru, but it's down there. They on martial law. You had the military come out. They had the whole personnel, the Humvees, all that around them, and they was telling people that wasn't vaccinated they had to go with them, man. Put them in the little concentration zones. That's coming here. Matter of fact, look at what's that? Australia. Look at Australia. Look at the things that's going on over there. How they're prepping for, well, they got the chip already, man. You know? The MOTB, forgive me. Because I know how they get on here, man. But yeah, they got all these things lined up, man. They got the guillotine. They want to bring that back. It's capital punishment. And that was a couple years back they already said that. They going to bring the guillotine back. Capital punishment. You can get punished like that. They going to bring back firing squads. Everything, man. Everything from the past. And I just recently saw a video where they stormed the man. And that was over there, I believe, in Iraq or somewhere. You know? So all these things, all these judgments is coming back to the earth. And you're going to have some crazy things happen.
Behold, the devil shall come unto you, shall cast some of you into prison,
Look at this guy, man.
that you may be tried.
Straight up demon.
That you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
That's right. And 10 days is just a period of time, right? It ain't the actual because look, what the Apostle Tahar was breaking it down. When you got the what's that? When they quarantined, how many days was it originally? A quarantine was 14.
Yeah, I think it's 14.
It was more than 14, I think. But then they broke it down. Let's look it up real fast. Yeah. So we don't give out the wrong information.
Brooklyn Zoo.
Lock right up. Look at that. How many what was it? How many days do they quarantine? How many days is a quarantine? Alright, so they got 14, right? What's the original days of a quarantine? Alright, versus middle-rated private quarantine. Alright, here we go. Let's see if it says the days on here. Now we're talking about, alright, there it goes. It was. Alright, 40 days. Alright, it was 40 days. I know it was something like that. Yeah, so it's 40 days. So it says, this is the Middle Ages. I'm going to read this real quick on the quarantine. It says out in the Middle Ages, it says the practice of quarantine as we know it began during the 14th century in an effort to protect coastal cities from plague epidemics. Ships arriving in Venice from infected ports were required to sit at anchor for 40 days before landing. This practice called quarantine was derived from the Italian words quaranta, Giornia, which means 40 days. Damn, that's crazy. Because Yahweh Shah fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, man. God. So he basically, he gave himself a spiritual quarantine from his place. You know? But so now that goes into what? That 10 days. It's not saying actually 10 days, so you have 4 days on now, what, boom. It could be longer than that. 14 days, boom, you gotta go in quarantine. You wanna take the Yakada? No, okay, another 14 days. You gonna take a yak, another 14. To the point where eventually they just gonna put your ass to death. You know? Unless the Lord has mercy on you. Unless the Lord has mercy on you and deliver you from that. You know? That's the only getting out of that, man. Is the Lord has to have mercy on you. If he don't have mercy on you, you're not going nowhere. Man, it's a demon, man. You don't got no authority over it. So now it says those 10 days, right? Yo, which is coming real soon. Because now what you got next year, January is right around the corner. What's the date? December 26th? You know? So now you got, what, 4 to 5 more days left and this year. Right? Before the Lord takes us into their next season or their next year. And the first thing they got planned is we're gonna have to vote on who's going to get thrown into those camps. And they're gonna have to do it fast. Because what? They know they have but a short time. You know? I think after that, you can grab Revelation 12. I think that's the one.
Be thou faithful unto death,
There you go.
and I will give thee a crown of life.
That's why it says, be thou faithful until death. Be thou faithful until death.
Heavy demons out tonight.
There we go. And look, they shit broke down. Oh, Allah, no, once we start going in two little things, then all of a sudden all hell wants to come through, man. But it ain't stopping nothing. You know?
That's right.
So we say, be thou faithful until death, and he will give us a crown, man. And that's a crown of life because, when you actually think about death, just going to sleep, man. You know? It's sleeping. Why do you think Yahweh Shah told those people what he told them? When they was talking about Lazarus. You know? And even in the scriptures, it talks about that time and time again. He went to go sleep with his fathers.
Yeah.
You know? But you'll have a simple-minded dude, that's homosexuality right there. They said he went to go sleep with his fathers. They don't understand the scriptures, man. They don't understand nothing, and it wasn't given to them. You know? You got that Revelation 12.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens,
That's right.
and ye that dwell in them.
That's right.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
That's right.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
That's right. See, and now what we just was reading about in our Revelation 2, chapter 2 and 10, you know? They know that their time is short, man. You know? That's why we got to be faithful unto death. We can't fear none of those things. That's been imagined against us. And why shouldn't we? Because now you look at what? Our ancestors. Like what? The next holy day is Purim. So now you got, what's that, Esther? When she, her and Mordecai, man. Right? How everything was plotted on them, you know, on the whole Israel. These devils wanted to take the whole Israel down. And through Haman's, his invention and everything. That was through his invention, but now the Lord was like, no, he spun it on them. So now they got taken out with their own invention. You know? You think Mordecai and them feared that? They was like, no, man. They ain't fearing none of it. They just knew, look, man, we gotta, look, just fast. The same thing applies right now in these times, man. You got a lot of these demons out here today, man. They running rampant. Because what? They know their time is short, man. Like I was telling the brother earlier when I was in the subway. The way the demon came at me. And it was our own people. Because what? They're trying to provoke you to anger right now. To pull you out of this truth. So once they provoke you to anger, and they know how much anger you have inside of you, you might kill one of them, man. Now what? You locked up, going to run, you know? And you're not practicing the truth. You're no longer able to teach out here. You know? Which we understand the family of the word's coming, but you ain't supposed to rush it.
Right.
You know? That's why it says what? Woe to them that has lost patience. If you do something like that to a demon, you lost your patience, man. You know? You getting all bummed out over these women and these situations that you can't control, you lost faith. You lost patience. You don't see no goddamn birds flying around here crying about shit. No dogs, no wolves, no lions. They ain't walking around crying, talking about woe is me. The trees, If they cry out, they're crying out for they want righteousness to be restored to them. They want the rightful owners to be in control of this place again. You know? You got it, bro.
God. For the devil has come down at you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Why you think now the boost, the turbo boost, or some Michael Knight shit, Knight Rider, they want to give you a turbo boost for your car. this variant, this and that, and this and that, and this, and all these things, man.
God.
Why is that? That's having great wrath. So when you see these things, you gotta know, like, yo, man, oh, nah, y'all, man. We almost out of here.
That's right.
You know? It's not so much longer. The Lord is gonna go before he judges this place.
God.
You can feel it, like that song from Bean. I can feel it in the air. My nose twitching. You know? And, that's, hey man, that's how we are right now.
God.
We can feel it in the air. And yo, honestly, we like, yo, this is the beginning of a world. We ain't looking at it like, oh, the end of the world. Everybody else is looking at it like that. Doomsday. Oh, the end of the world is coming. God damn. Be like, yup, bring it on.
Yes, and the Esau rulership.
That's right. That's right, because we know. You know?
Damn right.
So bring that out, brother. Just a little bit more on that. I'm going to grab that scripture too.
Chapter 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
See, and that's us, right? The woman was brought forth the man-child. That's us, man. Israel, man. Because we're being persecuted right now. Why are they going to persecute us? Why? Because they want the elect. That's all it's about right now. They want the elect. The rest of these 2/3 Negroes, they're not concerned about you. Why? Because they already have you under their grasp, man. You know?
And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness.
And that's what we're doing, go ahead.
Into her place, where she is nourished for a time, times, and half a time from the face of the serpent.
That's right. And yo, that's the elect being nervous, man. Going getting this word, getting this doctrine. Yo, and it's gonna come a physical time where the Lord's gonna have to protect you. He been protected. You know? Giving wings like eagles, that's to get up out of there, man.
God.
You know? The Lord is bad. He's not going to leave you nor forsake you. He ain't going to just have you sitting around a sitting duck, man. Those men that he's not dealing with, yo, man, they're done. They the real sitting ducks, man. It's no hope for them. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman. And the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth.
God.
And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandment of God and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah.
That's the elect, man. They keep the testimony. That's being faithful, man. You know? Why you think the dragon is wroth, man? Look at him right now.
God.
And what's wrath? Wrath means red, man. That's where you get your Rothschild, the red child, man. They're wrath. When you red, that means you hot.
Steaming.
Yo, the dragon was wroth with them. So they went after the children, man. But look, you got what? This truth has reached the White House, man. You think they not mad right now? That's why they want to get us off the highways, man. They like what they call, as Trump called us doomsday prophets. Why? Because we're telling the truth about this people. They can't take it. Now Trump, all of a sudden, he with the Yakadai. Yeah, go ahead, it's cool now.
Yeah.
Man, he was telling you it was a hoax. So that's then you know right there that these people was in cahoots, man. You know?
Double mind.
That's right. That's right, cunt. What's that? The Psalms, hold on. Get it real fast. Cause these are some beautiful, beautiful times, man. Damn. One of me. Here we go. Damn. My train of thought messed up right now.
Which one you look for? Double-minded?
You can get that one. The prescribed, that prescribed, order them that prescribe grievousness, I think it is.
Isaiah 10 and 1.
Yeah, try to.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees,
There you go.
and that right grievousness which they have
Yeah,
prescribed.
that's it. Yo, and that, look at all the different mandates they doing. Right? The mandates. You got, like I said, they're going to vote on that, throwing you in a concentration camp and all that. You know, that's grievousness to what? The 12 tribes, and that's what it's about. You know, they want to keep us in captivity here in Babylon. They don't want us to turn back to our heritage, our laws, statutes, and commandments, and all that. Because they know once we do it, because it tells you in the scripture, that if we all turn back to pray towards the east and everything, that the Lord will hear us and heal us, man. But if that was the case, if that was supposed to happen, it would have happened already. That's how you know that these elite people, they know exactly what's going on. That's a fucking pain in the ass, man.
Verse 2. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
Right, so you want to take away the rights from the poor of the people, man. You know? Oh, if you don't get this, I'm taking away all your rights. First of all, we never really had no rights here. It's all a facade, man. Fake. It's fake. They make you think that you have these things. You know? But they tell you, oh, you're just 3/5 of a man. Where in the scripture does it tell you?
Take away the word, but hey, we're still pushing.
That's right. Yo, they trying to muffle the words of the Lord, but in the end, you're going to get muffled, man. You know? He's going to take away all this unrighteousness, man. You know?